Today's episode, we're going to look at the idea of putting reverb on sub bass and why is it something most people are pretty adamant about not doing. So if you like these videos, please like and subscribe below so we can continue to make them for you. People go nuts when you mention reverb on sub bass. One, I think, is it's a legacy problem that we've inherited, even though it kind of doesn't make sense anymore. And the other one is it's an actual problem in some ways. So back in the days of vinyl, you actually had a physical medium that you were trying to put the music on, and it had its own set of physical behaviors that you had to take into account. And one of those is with low frequency information, if it was too much out of phase, if there was too much decorrelation in the signal, you ran the risk of just jumping the needle right out because of how you cut the waveform into a vinyl record. I feel like some of that is just tradition. Like, we don't put reverb because reverb is, unless it's a mono reverb, is by definition decorrelated stereo information. So it's, for vinyl, it would kind of be one of the worst things you could put on sub bass. Sub bass is its own set of problems with vinyl. But I feel like this idea of not putting reverb on bass has sort of carried over a little bit, even though it's not a problem on any level with a digital file. There's no physical restraints on what you can have in the low frequencies, the high frequencies, or anything like that. That said, I do think it's still a little bit problematic. Because when you think of how speakers are presenting information, things like the very low frequency instruments tend to be panned in the middle, which means you need both speakers working equally to kind of present that to you. Like in stereo, the center image is the exact same signal being sent to both speakers. When you add reverb to that, you're essentially asking the speakers to do different things. And it's going to take away a little bit of the impact and a little bit of the clarity of presentation for that center channel. Now, for some instruments and some things that might not matter, I feel like for bass, it's already difficult enough to present bass in a way that's clearly audible and, kind of has the impact we're looking for, that adding reverb to it literally just clouds things up and makes it a little less impactful and kind of smears something that you do want to present in a more clear way. But there's absolutely no rules about it. If it sounds good, it is good. It's just something to listen for. If you want to put reverb on sub bass or any kind of low frequency instrument, just listen for the impact it's having in terms of how your speakers present that information to you, and then make an informed decision. Hey everyone, thanks for watching this video. If you want to see more of them, please don't forget to like and subscribe, and feel free to leave any questions you have in the comment section below.